Is Evansville just a boring small town? Does everyone that lives here live on a farm? We're tackling the 12 myths about Evansville and Southern Indiana, breaking them down with facts. Let's dive into it. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're uncovering the truth behind 12 myths about Evansville and Southern Indiana. Whether you're a local or just curious, we'll dive into the facts so that you'll know what's true and what's not. So let's get started. Myth number 1, Evansville is just a boring small town. I'm gonna debunk that. Evansville is the third largest city in Indiana with a population of nearly 120,000 people. It has major attractions like the Ford Center, Tropicana Casino, and the Mediocre Park Zoo, and there's much more things to do in the area. We have annual events like the West Nut Club Fall Festival, which draws hundreds of thousands of people, one of the biggest in the nation if you've never seen it. So there you go. I think we have things to do. Myth number 2, the weather is always extreme. I'm gonna partially confirm that one. Summers can get hot and really humid, with July averaging around 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Tornado warnings are possible and can be severe, but they're rare when they're really big ones. So watch my tornado video. I actually have something on that, and also my weather video. Most of the year features are mild, manageable weather with beautiful spring and fall seasons. We have 4 seasons. That's one thing that I gotta say is so wonderful about the Evansville and Southern Indiana area. Myth number 3, Evansville is too expensive to live in. I'm gonna debunk that one. The cost of living in Evansville is 14% lower than the national average. It goes up to 20% in certain areas when you include housing. So the median home prices are around $175,000. Makes housing very affordable, and actually even in some of our more expensive areas, $220,000 is the average. So number 3, everyday expenses like groceries and utilities are budget friendly. So there's all kinds of things that make us an affordable place to live. Myth number 4, there's no diversity in Southern Indiana or Evansville. I'm not gonna say that we're as diverse as potentially the metro areas, but why not as diverse as those major metro areas? Evansville's multicultural population is growing. We have events like the International Food Festival that celebrates various cultures. And if you've never been, it's wonderful food, so definitely attend. Organizations like the Evansville African American Museum showcase the area's diverse heritage. So we do have some diversity. Again, we're not gonna be like Indianapolis, but we are making strides in that area and a lot more people moving in. Myth number 5, all jobs in Southern Indiana are factory jobs. I'm gonna debunk that too. We do have a lot of factory jobs. However, major employers include Toyota, Deaconess Health Systems, AstraZeneca, some major players out there that are not just factory jobs and have very good professional jobs there as well. Industries like healthcare, logistics, and technology are thriving here, and we have local universities that contribute to that skilled and diverse workforce. So I'm gonna debunk that we are all factory jobs here in the Southern Indiana, Evansville area. Myth number 6, Evansville schools aren't great. Well, first of all, Signature School is consistently ranked among the top public schools in the U.S. EVSC, which is the Evansville School Corporation, offers innovative programs like New Tech Institute for STEM education. We also have higher education institutes like USI, Ivy Tech that support those local students and professionals. So we definitely are not a bad school area. So you may have different pockets depending on where you live, but look into them. There's a lot of good school options in the area. Myth number 7, there's no nightlife in Evansville. I'm gonna debunk it. We're not Indianapolis, we're definitely not Nashville. We're close to them though. But downtown Evansville offers vibrant bars, breweries like Myriad, and live music. Haney's Corner is a hot spot for art and entertainment if you're more into that. And we got unique venues like Kevin's Backstage Bar, which provides a cozy local vibe. So there is things to do, especially in the downtown area. And we're definitely getting a lot more of that here in the last few years. Number 8, the myth of Southern Indiana stuck in the past. We are the Midwest, but I'm going to debunk that. I travel all over the world, and this place has a lot to offer. The downtown revitalization projects are transforming Evansville's riverfront, so we're making very big progress there. I have some videos on that, so watch it. The Stone Family Center for Health Sciences reflects the region's commitment to innovation, so we are pushing forward and moving in the right direction. And we have tech companies and modern developments that are positioning Evansville for the future. So the town is going in the right direction. We are not stuck. Myth number 9, the Ohio River makes Evansville unpleasant. I'm gonna debunk that. Actually, it's one of my favorite things about living in Southern Indiana, the Evansville area. The river provides scenic views, they're absolutely gorgeous, and tons of recreation activities like kayaking, boating, and all the trails that run along it in the different towns that make it a beautiful place to enjoy. The riverfront parks like Sunset Park and Mickey's Kingdom are popular for the families, and it also plays a key role in supporting our local industry and commerce, guys. So the Ohio River is a plus. Myth number 10, the only thing to do is farm and fish. I'm gonna debunk that. We do have that, don't get me wrong. The outdoor activities include hiking at Wesselman Woods and the state park there. We have cultural attractions like the Evansville Museum, guys, and the Children's Museum. They offer so much indoor fun. We have festivals, tons of festivals in the Southern Indiana area. Shopping and dining provide plenty of entertainment options. We are in Indianapolis and we're not at Nashville, and I'm gonna keep referencing them because they're close, but we do have a lot to do in the area. Myth number 11, Southern Indiana has no history. Well, I'm gonna debunk that too. There's so much history. There's a lot of rich culture here. Angel Mounds is one of the best preserved Native American sites in the US, sitting right outside of Newburgh. So that is history. I love that. Historic neighborhoods like Haney's Corner and Wright's Home Museum tell fascinating local stories about our previous years here in the Evansville area. And New Harmony is a unique town with roots in the 19th century utopian communities. So how is that? We have lots of rich history. If you go into the communities, I should say the counties even have a rich German culture as well. Myth number 12, everyone in Southern Indiana lives on a farm. I'm gonna debunk that. We do have a lot of cornfields. However, Evansville is an urban city with vibrant neighborhoods and downtown living, guys. There's not cornfields downtown that you will ever see. Suburbs like Newburgh offer a mix of residential and commercial areas. Yes, there's cornfields when you get outside of those areas. While farming is part of the culture, most residents live in urban or suburban areas. That wraps up our 12 myths about Evansville and Southern Indiana, debunked or confirmed. I don't know. Well, you guys tell me if you have some opinions. Were you surprised by any of these? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more honest takes about the life in the Midwest. Thanks for watching. And if you're relocating, make sure you tap the link in the description. We got a lot of wealth of information if you're looking in our area. Thanks, until I see you again.
We open doors in realty. Key Associates. Key Associates.